Hello, my friends. Lilia Nayako here today, and today is my 37th day in the 62 days video marketing challenge in my team. So today let's talk about the 10th law and the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership by John C. Maxwell. And the 10th law is the law of connection. This law states that leaders touch a heart before they ask for a hand. So I think you know this, that people don't really care how much you know until they know how much you care about them. So for leaders to be effective, they need to connect with others first, and all great leaders do recognize this truth and they act on it almost instinctively in whatever they do. So you can't move people to action unless you move them with emotions in motion. And so the stronger the relationship and connection between individuals, the more likely the followers will want to help the leader. So you develop credibility with people when you connect with them and show that you genuinely want to help them. As a result of that, they usually respond in a kind, and they'll want to help you as well. So how do you make sure you connect with people? You do this first by connecting with yourself first. And so if you don't believe in who you are and where you want to go to, make sure you work on that before you try to do anything in connecting with others. Also, communicate with openness and sincerity to others. People can smell a phony from a mile away. So be an authentic leader and you'll be able to connect with others with no problem. Also, make sure you know your audience well. This is when you work with individuals, knowing your audience means learning people's names, getting to know their history, and also make sure you ask them to tell their story to you, and also let them tell you their dreams and their goals, and you'll be able to connect with them. By doing that, they'll be able to trust you and they'll want to work with you as their leader because you value them and you want to know about their lives, and doing that, you'll be able to help them. Also, make sure you do leave your message. That is, make sure you practice what you preach. That is where credibility comes from, my friends, and that will go a long way in making sure that you have the best connection and you'll be able to succeed. And also make sure you go where the people are. You do this by removing as many barriers to communication as possible, which may hinder you in trying to do this. So try to be attuned to their culture, their background, their education, and also make sure you learn to adapt to them. Do not expect them to adapt to you. Also try to lower yourself to the same level of the people, and that way you'll be able to communicate with them and understand one another. Also, make sure you focus on them and not yourself. You do that by not worrying about what they think about you, but by just concentrating and focusing on them, and you'll be able to build the best relationship, and you'll be able to connect with them. And also make sure you do believe in them. This is it is one thing to communicate to people because you believe you have something of value to say to them, and also it's another thing to communicate with people because you believe they have value in them. And so people's opinion of us have less to do with what we see in us than what we can help them see in themselves. So also plan to give people hope. Leaders are dealers in hope, and you give people hope by giving them the future. So make sure you paint a picture of the future, of where you want to go in the future, and by doing that you'll be able to give them hope and you'll succeed. So Successful leaders who obey the law of connections are always initiators, and they take the first step with others, and they make the effort to continue building the relationship. And it is not always as easy, but it is very important for your success. And so a leader has to do anything in his power to make it happen, no matter what, no matter the many obstacles on the way. They have to do anything in order to be successful in building connections and relationship with the followers or with the team members. So that is the law of connection, my friend. And that is all for today, my friends. And also feel free to share and like this video if you loved it. And if you want to connect with me, click on the link below this video and I'll be able to see you on the other side. That is it, my friends, for today, and be blessed as always. Bye bye.